Salut à tous, le week-end cinéma exceptionnel continue sur CANAL+. Après les Césars et en attendant les Oscars, ce sera dans quelques heures, je vous propose tout de suite une rencontre de cinéma exclusive entièrement consacrée au nouveau film réalisé par Iñarritu, Birdman, qui totalise ce soir pas moins de 9 nominations. Ce long métrage, c'est l'histoire d'un retour improbable, un acteur has-been qui tente de revenir grâce au théâtre, un rôle interprété par un acteur qui a lui-même disparu de la circulation, Michael Keaton, le tout premier Batman. Pour tout savoir sur Birdman, c'est maintenant, on retrouve Didier Alouche qui était avec l'équipe du film il y a quelques semaines à New York. C'est parti.
All right, and the Golden Globe goes to Birdman.
Birdman.
Michael Keaton, Birdman.
Wow, with the cast of Birdman.
Et si Birdman allait au bout ce soir aux Oscars? Dans les dernières semaines, le film d'Alejandro Iñarritu a aligné les prix majeurs décernés par les tout-puissants syndicats hollywoodiens. Meilleur réalisateur pour la Directors Guild, meilleur film de la Producers Guild, meilleur ensemble d'acteurs pour la Screen Actors Guild. Ceux qui font le cinéma font donc de Birdman leur film de l'année. Et ça n'a rien d'étonnant. Ce film touche à l'essence même de la création artistique et les artistes et artisans du cinéma ne pouvaient y être insensibles.
You were the original, man. Let's make a comeback. That's what I'm talking about. You're Birdman. You are a god.
Birdman parle du métier d'acteur, de l'art, du processus créatif et de ses conséquences. Il réfléchit sur la création comme aucun film ne l'avait jamais fait avant. En plus, cette réflexion ne cesse jamais d'être complètement affolante. Des preuves, ok on y va. L'histoire est celle d'une ex-star de films de super-héros un poil has-been, mais qui essaye de se reconstruire en se mettant à fond sur une pièce très arty qu'il crée à Broadway.
And you're directing and starring in your adaptation. That's ambitious.
Et le héros est interprété par un acteur un poil has-been, mais ex-star de films de super-héros qui essaye de se reconstruire en se donnant à fond au film très arty d'Iñarritu, affolant. Une autre preuve, la mise en scène, tout en faux plan séquence, qui mélange à la fois temps et espace avec une maestria parfaite, affolant. Allez, une dernière, les acteurs qui sans cesse jouent de leur image et la balancent à des milliards d'années-lumière. Michael Keaton, bien sûr, mais aussi Ed Norton qui joue l'acteur intello emmerdeur et égoïste qu'on lui a souvent reproché d'être, ou encore Zach Galifianakis, le gros rigolo des 3 Very Bad Thrift, pas du tout drôle et beaucoup moins gros ici. Il est celui qui résume parfaitement ce que l'on pense de ce Birdman.
I think this movie is a masterpiece, and I didn't think I'd ever be able to say that about anything I've ever been.
The Hangover Part 2, no, I'm kidding.
Now everybody's, enough time's gone by. Everybody gets the shit on it all. It's not no, it's okay.
Our perfect dream actor is not gonna knock on that door and go, hey fellas, when do I start, you know?
I think this movie is kind of says, why are we putting so much worship on this Hollywood shit? It's weird. It's bizarre. Celebrity stuff is, we should kill it, as I say in an interview. The irony's not lost on me. My message, but I gotta get my goddamn message out.
I didn't want that baby. Not because I didn't love Nick, but just because I wasn't ready to love myself.
Birdman est donc centré sur la création d'une pièce dans un théâtre de Broadway, un processus qui tend à l'obsessionnel, parfaitement cerné dans le film, comme le confirme l'actrice Andrea Riseborough.
When you're doing a play, there's this time that we call the technical period, the technical rehearsal, and it can last anywhere from, you know, a couple of days if it's like an off-Broadway show, to if it's a big production in the West End or on Broadway, it can be months and months this technical rehearsal happens. And you spent all of that time in the dark, like a vampire, which is fitting for me because I'm so pale. and when you emerge out of it to go and get lunch or whatever it is that you do, it feels like a completely different time and space. You lose all time and reality. So it seems to you like the most important thing is the play and that there's nothing else. And it can become a very obsessive and healthy environment, I think.
This is Broadway, and I'm here, finally.
Just been so crazy around here, you know?
First preview tomorrow.
Please just hear me out. Will you hear me out?
Truth or dare?
Don't call him Mike. Call me Mel.
L'obsession de la pièce autour de laquelle tourne un drôle de microcosme de personnages aussi énervant que bizarrement attachant. C'est l'autre grande réussite de ce Birdman, l'humanité dans laquelle baignent tous ces héros qui poussent à une étrange identification avec le public, comme l'explique parfaitement Ed Norton.
The spirit of the whole film is that from Michael's character through mine, Emma, Naomi, Zach, all the characters in this film, they have a duality. Like they actually all have some ideas that are very noble. Like, you know, my character's a pain in the ass.
Why do you act like a dick all the time?
But the things he says about the creative process in theater and the things he says to Michael's character are very, very wise and very artistically mature. But he's a phenomenal egoist.
Do you guys know that if you crank out any toxic piece of crap, people will line up and pay to see it?
And Michael's character is really trying to do something very admirable, but he's incredibly trapped by his own ego. And you know, the daughter really understands a lot about what's going on in the world and about how unimportant people are and things like that. But she's also kind of mean, you know what I mean? Like, and he's got these like people who are all kind of ridiculous in some ways, and then also you kind of like them. And I love that. I just think, because I think that's what makes something sort of universal, is people, even though it's about actors, I think people can look at it and realize that it's really just about the way that all of us get caught by our own ego.
It's good, huh?
He's incredible.
Yeah. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Real gin.
What?
Le film tourne donc autour de ces personnages et quand je dis tourne, c'est aussi bien au sens propre qu'au sens figuré. Regardez ce que ça donne dans le film.
That was interesting. Bring the curtain down. Hey, that's good work, man. Get him out of here.
How do you want me to do that?
Hey, wait. I want him gone. No. What? We cannot do that. Of course we can do that. It's our show. Listen to me, please. No, you listen to me. Listen to me. Get him the fuck out of my play. I'm not going to stand up there. It's a preview. Nobody gives a shit about a preview. Nothing matters until that old bat from the New York Times is sitting on that audience opening night. We're getting rid of him. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to stand up. Just shut up. Shut up and listen to me for what?
Iñarritu a fait un choix de mise en scène complètement fou et incroyablement culotté. Birdman est un bout à bout de faux plans séquences extrêmement longs et fastidieux à tourner. D'ailleurs, le premier jour de tournage, voici comment le metteur en scène présentait l'idée à son équipe.
Film as an art is a very fragmented kind of a juxtaposition of different pieces, create a story. As you know, we are shooting these long takes, no cuts, fluidness, unity. So it's gonna be the ultimate collaboration kind of thing. I will kill myself to make this the best. And I'm not superstitious, but I think that if we don't do it, we will be fucked. So, once we are basically hold hands and making a circle, we all have to say Ava Eli, okay? Ava Eli, ready? 1, 2, 3, Ava Eli!
Un porte-bonheur qui a marché. Le découpage virevoltant du film atteint le but que s'était fixé Iñarritu et qu'il nous décrit ici.
The film has, I hope, a special way to be perceived by a linear narrative, by a continuous shot. My hope was to really get audiences in the point of view of the character and really live through his points of view and his mind and put the audience in his shoes with a continuous flow of emotion and not being able to get out. So I mean, like really to get into the desperate flow that he's going through in those walls, in these corridors, in these dressing rooms, and not being able. I want the people to really feel that, because at the end, our life it's just a continuous shot. You know, we wake up in the morning, and then we are all day with a steady cam floating, and we don't escape. We don't have cut to New York raining and cut to. No, we are trapped in our own reality. So that's the way we experience our life. So I want people to really experience the life of a person in one continuous shot. And I want to have an emotional narrative, dramatic tension value in it. It's not only a visual thing. It's with a narrative purpose that I really try, and I hope that it works.
Did I do something to disrespect you?
Not yet.
Look, I have a lot riding on this fucking play.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. People know who I am.
Every movement, every step, every turn of the face, everything is absolutely pre-decided. I decide everything. There is nothing improvised. Everything was absolutely studied with the timing, with precision of a clock. And if it didn't happen like that, one little beat, a little late or after, as every joke, it's timing. It's like music. If there's a drum that is out of beat, it just screws the whole thing. So it was the awareness that everybody was intervening with the other one. So everybody was interdependent of the timing, the steps, and the camera, and who is in that moment, and why go into a close-up, why in the two-shot, why in this over the shoulder, which point of view, which one is important to be listening or be talking. So all those things, it went for me in a very beautiful process of exploration of what storytelling is. And for me, it was a great exercise as a director, because sometimes when you cover things in a more conventional way, you do that homework a little later. You do kind of a homework before, but then later you do much more polish of things in the editing. Here I have to decide that, and all of them has to be aware where the camera will be in what moment. And so beautiful. What I'm saying is that all what happened in camera, it was pre-decided, but it was real.
Un exercice de haute voltige cinématographique qui demandait aussi énormément des comédiens, et ce, pour leur plus grand plaisir.
Why don't I have any self-respect? You're an actress, honey.
It was certainly difficult, but it was also very exciting because we were filming a film about film actors making a play, you know, and when we were filming it, it felt like we were performing a play because we had to choreograph it in such a way that we were ready to do 6 successive scenes in order, for example. So it was really fun. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of laughs, you know. I think at one stage we all bumped into the camera, and it was like a dance. But at the same time, we were really conscious that we wanted to make every moment as truthful as possible, and you know, to not let the making of the thing overtake what we were trying to achieve.
This play kind of starting to feel like a miniature, deformed version of myself that just keeps following me around and like hitting me in the balls with like a tiny little hammer.
Toute cette folie, tout ce capharnaüm maîtrisé tourne autour d'un personnage, celui de Regan Thompson, une ex-star d'Hollywood sur le retour, égoïste, illuminé, passionnant et passionné. Un personnage qu'Iñarritu adore.
I saw him as a Don Quixote de la Mancha, you know, like dreaming with great adventures and just being hit again by this reality that confront us with limitations. And I think Regan Thompson, the character, embarked himself in a journey of validation. He needs to be validated by the applause, by the people, to have recognitions, to you know, like feed me, you know, feel me, understand me, applause me. So the me journey, the ego journey. And when you go through that and you expose yourself and you empower people to have that power over you, you always have a disillusion. And so I think he questioned all the decisions that he has made in life, and he's repeating patterns, and he wants to leave those patterns behind that come back from this character that is his ego talking to him. And so I think that's the journey that he embarked himself. And there's something tragic and something funny and something very real and something very surreal about it.
I'm trying to do something that's important.
This is not important.
It's important to me.
C'est donc Michael Keaton, l'ex-vrai Batman, qui joue l'ex-faux Birdman. Une performance qui lui a déjà valu 25 prix, le 26e peut-être ce soir. Nous avons rencontré Keaton en pleine promo du film pour un pound et un entretien assez étrange où le monsieur répond bien à côté des questions, mais répond bien quand même. Regardez.
Okay, if I got it right, the first sentence that Birdman said to you in the room is, I wrote it down.
How did we end up here, in this dump?
Is it a sentence you asked yourself a lot in your career?
Nope.
Really?
Why would I?
I don't know. It never happened to you?
No, I'm very fortunate. I've had a nice life.
So how do you see yourself into the character of Regan?
Only in that I'm an actor and he's an actor. Besides that, I don't relate to the personality type. But I mean, I understand there is a personality like that, and you know, from time to time, like you feel insecure, you feel not sure, you feel.
That happens, yeah.
Right. So it happens to her, me, everybody. So that's human. The thing about this movie is it's insanely human. It's human.
How do you feel that the movie is telling the truth about what is the vision of acting and actors?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think that Alejandro addresses everything. He addresses the silliness of actors, and I think he also has respect for actors, both. And I think he talks about the silliness of the business, and also how hard it is to make a movie, and then fame, and then not fame. He addresses. I call him an equal opportunity offender.
This movie is put for obvious reason in what they call the award seasons, doing tons of story about your comeback and stuff like that. How do you take that? Is it something that matters to you? I mean, me, I saw the movie, I was like, and the rest I don't care. I mean, this is the movie that's the most important.
That's one of my favorite reactions anyone's had so far. When he said, I saw the movie, like, I don't know if means.
No. I mean,
I know. You know why? You're French?
I am.
And French have a long history of really appreciation of cinema. And I think when people see this, my guess is, it's so bold what he does. You know, he's so courageous. And when you're around that, when you're around someone, and I don't care who it is, you know, if it's a painter or an architect or a construction worker or a guy who designs shoes, you know, when you're bold and you're part of it, it's very exciting. You like being part of that. Otherwise, when you do just the usual, your brain starts to kind of get soft and you get bored, and that's my problem. I get bored. So a lot of movies for a long time, they didn't interest me. Not the movies so much, but what I was doing. I was going blah, 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 same thing. I heard my voice. This, I went, whoa, you know, I've not seen anything like that. That's totally different. So that part of your brain goes and wakes up and it gets really excited.
Any scare?
Oh yeah, very scarce. Fear, you know, when you're a little bit not sure if you can do it, if you can do the job, you go, oh, I don't know. That's a good sign.
That guy's the worst actor I've ever seen in my life. The blood coming out of Zero is the most honest thing he's done so far.
It's not that bad.
Okay, it's terrible, but...
Plus de doute, Monsieur Keaton, et plus besoin d'avoir peur, Birdman est une immense réussite. Une description rare, intelligente, drôle, folle, surréaliste du processus créatif. Et quoi qu'il arrive ce soir, récompensé ou pas, Birdman restera comme une expérience de spectateur rare, intense et inoubliable. Un pur bonheur de cinéma.
Hey! Is this for real or are you shooting a film?
A film!
You people are full of shit!